The pre-games fighters are looking good. Make sure that the men do not work the horses too hard before the game start.
Yes, Commander Lin.
Commander Len, shall I get the spell keepers ready for the after-game ceremony?
Yes, Bradley, please do.
Spell keepers, please go to the pre-game fighter's house and prepare things for the after-game party to take place after the after-game ceremony. Thank you.
Well, Doris, another day on this earth without you. I hope you are enjoying your eternity in heaven.
Please make sure that everyone is ready for the games to start in 4 hours.
Yes, Commander.
Please send messages to all personnel to be at their ships 10 minutes early.
Commander. The games are 6 humans short to start.
That is serious. What sector or sectors are we missing for the game?
Commander Debin. We are missing 6 humans from the city of Los Angeles.
I'll call Lieutenant Eric Sebastian to the bridge immediately.
Yes, sir. I will submit a message to Lieutenant Sebastian immediately.
Yes, I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Mr. Lambin. I'm well, thank you. How are you doing this morning? Let's hope for a productive day.
Thank you. I'm good. Let's hope for a good day.
Yes, let's hope for a good day.
Mrs. Henderson. Are you able to hear me okay with your hearing aid?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Lambin. I can hear you just fine if I press it into my ear just a little bit.
You never saw my client run a red light. In fact, you never saw him at all. You only thought that you saw him driving a red car and you got him confused with someone else who was robbing the cashier at the liquor store. Correct?
Well,
Objection, Your Honor. Leading the witness.
Sustained. Mrs. Henderson, please refrain from answering.
yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Lambin, you know better than to pull that in my court.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to request a 15-minute recess.
It's almost 5. Let's adjourn until tomorrow. Court adjourned until tomorrow at 9.
All the things you never showed. There are
Well, another long workday and an even longer lonely night ahead of me.
You sent for me, Commander Devon.
Yes, Lieutenant Sebastian. I need you to go to Los Angeles, California immediately and pick up 6 humans. They are needed for the start of today's games. Check the computer for the information that you will need to identify which humans to collect and to locate them. Make sure to bring them to Cell Building 6 so that they can be looked over and processed and seen by the medic before the start of the games today.
Yes, Commander Devon. I will leave immediately.
Let's go home, Steve.
That is a terrific idea, Mike.
I was a kid till I found something else to believe, a reason to be. I had a wish in my hand when I learned to be.
I'm sure glad that we are almost home, Steve. After the long month we had, all that I want to do is sleep for about a week.
Me too, my friend.
I thought this day would never end. I can't wait to pick something up for dinner and then get into bed.
I'm leaving for my business trip now, Maureen.
I hope you have a wonderful time on your business trip in Boston, John. The house is going to be really quiet without you.
Thank you.
I will see you in a week.
Text me if you need anything.
Okay, John. I love you.
I love you too, Maureen, my dear.
See you later, Al.
It's sure good to be home, Steve. I will see you in a week.
It sure is, Mike. Get some good rest. I will see you next week.
Computer, please send to my scanner the names and locations of the 6 humans that are needed to be retrieved immediately for the games today. Thank you.
Right away, Lieutenant Sebastian.
Thank you, computer.
You're welcome, Lieutenant Sebastian. Have a safe flight.
What the? I must have fallen asleep and not realized it. Oh, Tony Lambden is here. Now I know it's a dream. What is this place, Tony?
I don't know. I was just about to change out of my work clothes after a long day at work. No offense. When suddenly I heard a strange noise, and the next thing I knew, I was standing here in this strange room. This could be a dream. Maybe it was something that we ate. I was a bit suspicious about the catering at lunch today.
Well, maybe we will both wake up in a moment.
Nope. We are still here.
Don't forget your top witness for tomorrow is on at 9:30.
This room looks like the interior of a spaceship. If we just got abducted by aliens. I may be a little late to court in the morning. The top witness will just have to wait. So now what do we do?
I guess we just wait.
I must be hallucinating.
What just happened?
I believe we have all been abducted by aliens.
Did someone say aliens?
What on earth am I doing here?
I hate to break it to you, but I don't think that we are on Earth anymore. It looks like someone is announcing something on the television behind you guys. We had better listen.
Attention Earth beings from Los Angeles. You have been abducted for a purpose. You will be participating in our annual games. Those who survive will be returned to Earth unharmed. Lieutenant Eric Sebastian is your host captain. He will provide each of you with oxygen masks. Do not attempt to fight Lieutenant Sebastian or you will be exterminated immediately. See you soon.
Attention Los Angeles-based Earthlings. This is your host, Captain, Lieutenant Eric Sebastian. We will be landing soon. If you would like to follow the red arrows to the left and go to the right engine compartment cockpit, you will have a fantastic view of where we are headed. After we land, I will provide you with oxygen masks. Please refrain from trying to attack or escape. The ship is monitored, and you will be terminated immediately. I will see you soon.
Well, should we go?
Sure, why not? Let's stay close together and refrain from talking.
I think that is a good idea since we are being monitored.
This must be the doorway to the right wing of the spaceship.
Hold on a minute, Your Honor. Just because the arrows ended here does not mean that this is the right doorway. There is not a red arrow pointing to the doorway. In fact, there is no arrow pointing to this doorway at all.
There is one way to find out. I will go ahead and check it out.
He has been gone for what seems like a long time. I hope that he is okay.
Maybe we should go look for him.
I will go look for him.
It looks safe. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. Come on, you won't believe the view. This is really cool. The cockpit is to your left. The view from the cockpit is great. The view from the window to the right, just before the cockpit, is incredible too. I will be right there. I want to look at these computers here.
Just don't touch anything, please. And that goes for all of us. We have no idea what the consequences would be. Just
I agree with.
Mark.
Agree with Mark. Samantha. It's nice to meet you. It's actually nice to meet you all. I just wish that it were under better circumstances. And no offense to anyone. But I am glad that I am not going through this alone.
It's nice to meet you too. Try not to worry. Everything will be all right.
I'm actually enjoying this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, at least for now. I'm sure that I will be terrified as soon as we get to where we are going.
Me too. I mean, considering that we have been kidnapped by aliens, or some other person or entity pretending to be aliens, that is. Although, it seems from what I have just seen, we appear to be in space. However, not necessarily. We could be in some type of simulator. The view from the right side window is amazing. This is incredible. Although I am still a little hesitant to believe that we are really in outer space.
This is really exciting, but why do you think that this may all be fake?
As a superior court judge, I am one that withholds judgment until I see and hear all of the facts. And this does seem like a most unlikely event as well.
Maybe we should ask Mark. I'm assuming by the way that you are dressed, Mark, that you are an astronaut?
Yes, you are correct. I am an astronaut.
Terrific. Please tell us your thoughts about what we all are experiencing here. What do you think? Is this real, or is someone playing a really cruel trick on us?
Unfortunately, outside of some concerns about how we are not experiencing the typical things that one experiences in outer space, I do believe that we are really in outer space.
I trust you, Mark, and as much as I am enjoying the scenery and what a spectacular event this is, to actually be in outer space, I think I am beginning to feel a sense of panic.
Try not to worry. If we all stick together, everything will be okay.
I will do my best. Thank you, Mark. I certainly hope that we will all be able to stick together. And Your Honor, I'm sorry if I made you think that I did not trust that you would be wise enough to figure this out. It just seemed natural to ask someone who has more than likely already been in outer space.
I was not offended at all. Maureen, we should all introduce ourselves to each other. I'm Maxwell Miller, Feel free to call me Max.
I'm Maureen Metcalf. I'm a very happy housewife and I am married to a wonderful man named John who is away on a business trip.
I am Samantha Simmons. I am an IT tech and I am single.
Hi, I am Lieutenant Mark Marin. I am with the United States Space Recovery Team. And I am single as well.
Hi, my name is Luke Vincent, and I am the head mechanic at a really nice dealership.
Are you okay, Tony?
Sorry. I just got a little motion sick from looking out the window. Anthony Lambin. Please feel free to call me Tony.
Tony, take a few deep slow breaths. Maybe if we all look out the front window for a few minutes that might help. Isn't that a spectacular view?
Let's stop here, everyone. We need to stay away from the cockpit. If we accidentally touch something, it may unlock and separate the wing from the rest of the ship. And we may or may not survive. Also, whomever is watching may believe that we are trying to escape.
That's a good idea, Mark. Okay, everyone. Not because I am afraid of touching anything, but because for some reason, this view is making me a bit motion sick. I think I will go back to the side window.
I will go with you.
This is much better. Thank you for coming with me, Luke. I appreciate it.
Oh, sure thing. This is easier for me to handle too. For some reason.
You haven't said much, Luke, since we've been here. Are you doing okay?
It's a bit overwhelming, to say the least, but at the same time, I have always been interested in aliens. So this is kind of spectacular at the same time.
Well, hang in there, Luke.
Thank you. You too.
This isn't really helping my motion sickness. I am going to go and try to find a place to sit or lay down.
Tony, I will go with you. No one should go anywhere alone on this ship or be alone. We're too far from the rest of us.
So, this is what outer space is like.
Yes, however, I am not familiar with this part of the galaxy. And also, no, as I said before, we are not experiencing any of the things that one experiences in outer space. At first, I thought that I was hallucinating. It took me a while to realize that this is real. I can't imagine the government or anyone, outside of one of those shows that play tricks on people, that is the only group outside of real aliens, that I think would do this.
I've seen films of outer space. And I do believe that I have seen this area once or twice in documentaries. I have also seen a few of those shows that trick or fool people. And I guarantee that within the first 5 minutes, they are told that it is a prank. I fear that this is really an abduction. How else could I have been in my room 1 minute and then the next moment be on this ship?
That is a great observation, Samantha. I had just come off of a mission and had only been home for a few minutes when this happened. I didn't even take the time to change my clothes when we landed back on Earth. And when I got home, there was no time to change my clothes before this event happened. I am pretty exhausted, and to be honest, I didn't even take those facts into consideration.
I'm sorry that you are so exhausted, Mark. If I may ask you a favor, I am quite afraid. And if it is at all possible, if you are willing to help make sure that I will not be separated from the group, I would greatly appreciate it. I am quite certain that would be too much for me to handle.
I will always do everything in my power to not leave your side.
Thank you so much, Mark. I really appreciate it.
I promise you, Samantha, I will.
This looks like a good place to sit. How are you feeling, Tony? Are you feeling any better?
I'm all right, Max. I appreciate your concern. The motion sickness is a little better. But to be honest, it wasn't just motion sickness that got to me. This still feels like a dream to me and not real. I keep expecting to wake up in my own bed in my own house at any moment.
I feel the same way, Tony. This just feels like a dream to me too. But unfortunately, it is not. For me, I think the hardest part of this is the unknown, and not having control of this situation.
I'm not used to not having control. Thank you for sticking with me. I am a little concerned about staying close to the others. Maybe we should go back now.
I think that is a good idea, Tony.
Attention Earthlings, please gather yourselves together at the side window in the right wing to enjoy the view of the beautiful mountains that you will see once we get past the atmosphere of my lovely planet. Please refrain from talking amongst yourselves. Thank you. Attention Earthlings, please go immediately to the transport room that you were in when you came aboard the ship. Please do not speak to each other at all. Gather near the transporter, and you will be transported down to the dock. Once you are there, please immediately put on your oxygen masks. It is imperative that you do not speak and that you do exactly as you have just been instructed. Attention Earthlings, hold your positions. We are about to land and enter an underground landing facility. Once my ship comes to a complete stop, you will be transported to your next destination. Godspeed and good luck.
Follow me, Earthlings.
Wait here for your keeper.
It looks like Sebastian is arriving almost an hour late with the new recruits. Get them fed and into their suits as quickly as you can.
Yes, Commander.
I'm here with the prisoners, Commander Len. Sergeant Randall had an urgent matter that he had to attend to. Which cells would you like me to put them in?
There is not enough time to put the prisoners in their cells. The games are about to begin. Take them to the medic's office for their shots, so they can take their oxygen masks off.
Yes, Commander Len. Right away, sir. Prisoners, come with me.
Who were those men?
Those were 3 of our fighters. The one who I spoke to is Commander Robert Len. He is to be feared and reverenced. However, they all are to be feared.
What do those stripes on your sleeve on your right arm mean?
The stripes on my sleeve? My right arm is prosthetic. I lost it while fighting in one of the games. I couldn't fight well enough without it to remain a fighter, so they assigned me to be a prison guard. It was my mother's arm.
Oh my, I'm so sorry for asking such a personal question. I am quite a curious person.
I am just joking.
Do you enjoy working as a prison guard?
I don't really mind being a prison guard. It is better than death. Please follow me. We are on a really tight schedule.